I am live. Hello, welcome for this great Saturday. And as always, the music is a little bit too loud on my side. Oh wait, now there is a possibility. One moment. It is on your side too. Yes, it is. That's why it was so. Sorry, don't speak with your mouth full. Music was a little bit too loud. Also on your end, probably. Again, welcome on this Saturday. It's Easter weekend. I hope you all cannot hear it. But there is a big party going in my backyard. Well, not really my backyard. Easter weekend means that we are lighting up some Easter fires to celebrate Easter. And yeah, it happens that the oh my god, now I want to know what it is. Google, help me out. Translate something for me. Translate Thailand. I hope he does understand that, because a meadow. Okay. Hey, hello Krutisk. Welcome. Oh, yes, and immediately Crush. There he is with his, in total, 12,000 points for the Thieves Bust, which gives the total, brings the total to 80%. Thank you very much. I will probably make more mistakes in language or whatever today, because I have had quite some long days. Well, this one was not so long, but I had to stay up for this stream, and yeah, well, you know, I don't have to tell you. Anywho, I'm, as we say in Dutch, ik ben een beetje aan het inkakken. So I'm getting tired. I am fueling up with caffeine. But welcome, nice to see you in chat. How are you doing? I know we did talk already a little bit on WhatsApp. And I'm really, really pleased that you are coming by tomorrow. Did you really drop something already? No, I didn't. It's still 0. That did not happen yet. But I am afraid that I will. It's a little bit too much paint, not enough. Enough. Looks like a 1. Okay. No, it's still really a 0. So I mean, I am looking. The black stripe inside the 0. Ah, that looks like the 1. Yeah, okay. I understand. Sorry for the confusion. If you look with half an eye, yeah, certainly. That's I understand. And then you are right, indeed. Maybe I should just change the font could also help. And I don't know if... Oh, that's too much. I'm fucking this up. I don't know if you can hear any basses in coming through your end of the of your speaker or whatever you are listening on, because the party tent in my backyard is really nicely blowing their speakers, and I don't know if it is because I'm a little bit tired already or that it is really loud, but it's annoying me a little bit. Damn. Not a good sign. But don't worry, I think I am tired enough to just sleep through it. It just keeps me out of focus for my painting. A little bit. I am right now trying out a new recipe for painting bones, and I do not mean the reaper bones, but I mean the literally skulls, bones, whatever. As I always used a brown as a base color, and I just was watching Carol's stream, and one of the things she said about my Nagash, and it was all positive, that I could be maybe a little bit more...
Tactical nuke incoming!
Speaking of the devil, evening everybody. Welcome. Thank you all for the Carol. Thank you for the stream. Thank you all for the chat. Earlier on Carol's stream. Great paint jobs. Hey, Tea Kettle. Nice to see you too. How did your stream go? And hey, one moment, we have something like a shout out. And yay! There we have. Follows are free, don't forget that, and I believe why not. I know you are all from Carol's stream, but why not? I normally never give shout outs. Whee! Ooh. So yeah, welcome. I was just telling my my buddy Krutisk that it is possible. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. It is possible that you will hear some bass drums, as it is a Dutch tradition with Easter to set things on fire. Well, things. We make big pyres, and is it a pyre? Also with, I mean, pyre is when you a big bunch of wood and we branches, whatever, and you're welcome. And of course, when you do something, there has to be a party. The only thing is, the party is almost in my backyard. So in case you are hearing something more than what does not sound like my music, it's probably that. There's a much smaller fire. That's the beginning of our service tonight. Okay. Yeah, that's something that yeah, belongs to it. That's goes with it. I was also saying the music is a little bit annoying me a little bit, but that's probably because I'm just tired. It's my third cup of coffee already since your stream. Normally I just start with my, well, the evening with a cup of coffee, but when I stream, had a few long days. Coffee good, certainly. And oh, I almost forgot. I have to change a little thing. Thank you, memory. Because yesterday I did stream, but I had also to work today, so I did shut off the fallen hairs, the channel point thingy for more time. And to be honest, I do hope nobody is going to use it. And now I have said it on, but we will see. Good. Welcome. I hope everybody is doing great. I've seen the show and tell, most of it. Loved it. A lot of great stuff. Well, I am painting Nagash. And as you saw the floating head of Nagash, paasvuur will translate roughly in big bonfire. That was the word I was looking for, a bonfire. I mean, a pyre you make when you are burning bodies. You see, tired. This is the floating head of Nagash, and this is nice for you, Krutisk. In Carol's chat, there was a little bit of suggestion that I need a second one, a second Nagash. So I can keep this head floating and have still a complete model, as this is really looking nice. It's my first try for non-metallic metallics here on the, I call it the eyebrow part. It's still work in progress. This part I think is the best. It's good, only here it's still a little bit smudgy, but as I said, work in progress. And Carol, thank you for the, oh, and before I do, go back. Yes, Carol, thank you. You said there could be a little bit more contrast. Yo, thank you very much. I have been trying out a little bit a little different recipe. Normally I start my bone colors with this brown. It's Dubai brown, nice dark brown. This one I have started with petroleum gray. So it's not really a brown, but it does look a very dark brown. At least in real life. On screen it is indeed more of a black. And I am very pleased with it, how this looks. So I think I will go on with adding more contrast to my bones, or at least the bones that I am painting. Another problem that I already said in on Carol's stream, typed in Carol's stream. So this was a little bit of an effort for non-metallic metallic. His armor, I also did, well, my early stages of non-metallic metallic. It looks nice, but yeah, Now I have something like, okay. I will be taking some more time to add a more contrast and everything. So no, he's still not finished. It's not a big problem. I still have about 2 months to finish it. Because after that, and that's already sure, I will have to paint this bad boy. This is my new community challenge. If you look on the fallen hairs down there and you have some fallen hairs to spend, we have 20% to go. So 80% is already done from the 60,000 points that my community needs to get me to force me to paint that bad boy. Man, I was already grabbing for my paint water. I mean, if you have fallen hairs and you are not doing anything with them, yeah, sweep them up and throw them in my community challenge. You all know what I mean. And yes, I am babbling a little bit. Oh, I am, to be honest, a little bit afraid that there is a possibility that I will end the stream a little bit early. But we will see. You never know when I'm getting into the whole painting mode. Maybe I completely forget my whole tiredness. I mean, it is 9 o'clock here and I had to get up at 4 this morning, and that for almost all week. The good thing was that I could leave very early, so I at least had a nice decent shower, a good meal, because normally around this time with Easter, the Easter weekend, we are very happy if we can go home at an 6 or 7 o'clock. I also had a week with a lot of different things to do, not private but at work. One of my colleagues even apologized and for me being the bitch of our department right now. On which I answered, yeah, well, that's the price you have to pay for being this beautiful. Everybody wants you as a bitch, as his or her bitch. No, I've been doing a lot of different work, which made the week going quite quickly. And also I did have a day off on Wednesday. Normally they do not do that. That's something that they has to do with it's a union thing. I work in retail, which means it is quite possible that there are Saturday that you have to work Saturday. The company normally has to pay extra for that because those are weekend hours. But yeah, as it is, that was my first drop. Now it is a 1 crew disc. Boinks. So yeah, meaning that if we have to work Saturdays, but they give us a normal weekday off, they don't have to pay us extra. Then the Saturday is a normal work day. And it's in the past everybody has agreed on that, so okay, yeah. And to be honest, I don't mind. But normally with the week for Christmas and the week for Easter, they totally ignore that. as it is too busy. And I must say it was quite busy because every day 1/5 of the normal personnel was not present. So we did have, that's also why I did quite some different things. Instead of my normal logistic work. For those who don't know, I am officially still a sausage maker. But my main job is more logistics, which I like a little bit better, as we have two ways of making sausages, and one is the traditional way, is a little bit physically too heavy for me. I'm an old guy, so yeah, I have to give my body a little bit more rest. It's just a lot of things to do that involve strength or using your joints in a way that if you do it repeatedly, yeah, it does strain them. The other one is much easier. The only thing is, if the machine runs good, I have nothing to do because the machine does everything, and I don't like that kind of work. And if the machine does not run right, then there are a lot of technical problems or whatever, and I have to solve them. Also meaning we are having a lot of hours spent solving the problems instead of making production, which means we just lose time. But this week I did also make hamburgers, special hamburgers. We call them spec burgers, loosely translated bacon hamburgers. Those are bacon. Those are hamburgers wrapped in bacon, and also with a little bit of peppers on them. And I do not mean the bell peppers, but the normal peppers that you ground up into meat. I have done some. Oh, that's too much at once. I cannot get that. Damn. I think I need to add a few more layers in between. Anywho, so I did quite some different work this week. Still quite some long hours. Things like getting up at 4 and getting home at 6 or even later, which is quite normal for us, unfortunately. But that comes with the territory. Good as Baldi, please talk about hobby painting stuff. It's weekend, no working. Okay, yeah, you're completely right. Completely right. Up, whatever, splat. Good. What are everybody's plans for this weekend? Mine at least is trying to get a little bit of painting done. even have some guests over tomorrow and Sunday. Sorry, Monday. Tomorrow is Sunday. And Krutisk is painting Skaven. Nice. And lots of pink. Oh, hey Pete. Is Pete in chat? Somebody is painting Skaven and using pink. So yeah, I am certainly going to work a lot on talking about Pete. Yeah.
Hydrate.
Okay.
Will I have his coffee?
I will leave his the floating head of Nagash for what it is for the moment. And I will go work on some other stuff. Mainly his ghosts. That's a little bit easier right now. And also the skeletons that are everywhere in there. And oh my god. I used a new technique to highlight the purple. I was already trying to say pink. No, this is purple. Oh yeah, right. I did start to paint it purple and then try to wet blend into white. But it took quite some time. I didn't get it completely as I wanted it. So I tried out something new. I dry brushed it with a light gray and then with a white. And then I made a glaze from clear purple from Reaper. And that did work really great. The only thing that I am now going to do, this one I already did. Let's go get these ones. So I'm going to add a little bit more white on the highlighted places where I want it to be highlighted. The only thing that I discovered, I probably did use a little bit too much glaze medium. And that stuff does not dry very quickly. Apparently. I had these drying under a fan for 2 days. And it's still wet. I will zoom out a little bit. So unbelievable. But the effect did certainly work very well. So I am going to paint I have the colors over here, so I'm going to paint all the bones. Hey Viking Pie, hello, and Tea Kettle has donated towards the Thieves Bus. Thank you very much. Viking Pie has in total 12,000 points contributed. And he will be lurking for the most part. We are... Uh-oh, who was that? Who was that? Amuse's Touch. We are at 87%. And we have 52 days to go. Which means about 2, 4, 6... a lot of streams. So we are getting there. No problem. Also almost there, yeah. 1 or 2 streams, yeah, in this if it goes like this, yeah, no problem. So I will have to get some painting done on Nagash. And giving them all. No, I'm not going to do what I can do. Because I still, oh damn, yeah, I still forgot his belt. One of the things that I thought that his body was already completely painted, and now I remember there was a little thing that I forgot to paint. The skulls on his belt, oh, let's go over there, they have also metal parts, so I still have to paint those. Oh. Good. Luckily after this weekend it is oh no, no work. I have more time to paint. Nice save. So I will be certainly be painting a bit more. I still want to do a few surprise streams throughout the week, just at evening, one or two times a week on a weekday, a 1 hour stream, as streams do motivate me more to get some painting done. But yeah, I also like to watch certain streams, mainly Capmaster. It's one of the streams that I watch, which is no problem. But if I stream together with him, I always feel a little bit guilty, something like that, and then. But we will see. Alright, and I also still have to paint a bust, or finish at least a bust. And to be honest, and I believe I have said it several times already, I have 2 minis that I have to finish. Which are still not even right. Well, in fact, those should go first before I even do anything else. Yeah, why are you painting Nagash? Yeah. Well, I want to finish Nagash before I start with the Thieves bust. So that is probably the reason. Okay. This is the jaw. collarbones, ribs. Everything is there for it to be a nice skeleton. Pelvis. Right. We have, let's see, there were some skeletons over here. But this is the color I always used as a starting point for my bones. I hope you now you should be able to see the difference. Is almost black. The other one is quite brown. Stab yourself with a brush in your mouth. Very good. Then don't lick your brush. One of the parts that was still wet with my purple glaze, and now I've just painted the brown over it in the hope that it will dry a little bit faster. Nope, it's still wet. There we have the back of the skull. Nicely peeking through the tendrils of ghostly matter. Oh, that's nice. This is his upper jaw and his lower jaw. Nicely. And the stream goes through in front of his eyes. Don't know why I mentioned it. Yungoos has escaped. Still one of those Pokemon thingies. Let's see. The bones. Get a little bit right. Before I start painting those bones, or highlighting the bones, I will keep on highlighting the purple bits, and I am going to use a spectral white. From Reaper, as it is a white with a hint of purple in it. So let's see, this is the mini, and what I mean is just on the higher parts start the bit of edge highlighting, and especially the ends of the hairs, I guess they are, or are supposed to be something like that. I will blend those a little bit in later. Especially around the eye sockets to give it a little bit of an angry look. His fingers, so now we have the very small fingers over here. The knuckles, wrist, I want to give the knife also a little bit more of a so you can certainly see that it is a knife. Oops. It's a knife, and that one in the middle. The pommel. And on with the ghostly whatever those are. That was my elbow. That is too thick. Wash it off while it is still wet. Don't forget to let it dry. Sometimes that's one of the things I forget. If you have cleaned something with water, it's probably still wet, so don't start painting over it immediately. When you get very thin paint running all over it again. Try it again. See, yeah, dry. There we go. And of course, everything is. That was more. A little bit of luck. As these things are twirling around. Some parts are still hard to reach. And that's why this is also the first that I did not put it completely together for painting. Sub-assembly, thank you brain. As I did know that it would be a pain in the you know what. No you don't? Oh, but yeah, so this is also the first time that I do a sub-assembly. Normally I put everything together and paint, and everything that I cannot reach I keep black, as I normally prime in black. But yeah, I did know that would be a big problem with this. Then you have a really nice mini that is for a major part just black. And that's, yeah, no, that's a little bit of a shame for such an expensive model. Although I discovered yesterday on my stream, I searched the Nagash that was, this is the official Nagash that still was for Warhammer Fantasy. They did, yeah. Later when they, because they have stopped with Warhammer Fantasy and they introduced Age of Sigmar, they used the same model, only this one has a big square base. As in fantasy battles everything had a square base, as there were only 4 points that you can attack a mini or in fact a unit. And in Age of Sigmar, which is more of a skirmish game, you can literally attack from all sides, so they have round bases. I looked the model up, and with the round base, and as far as I could see, it's exactly the same model. I paid 80 euros for this little thing, and if you want to buy it now, you are paying 120 euros. So that's 50% raise. A quick calculation, so out of my head. I mean, it is a beautiful model. I believe Mortarion is even $170. That was $170, so also about 170 euros. Damn. Hey, I know GW is, let's keep it mildly, they are quite pricey. You do get really great models. Also the quality of the plastic, the material they use, it's the same quality that you get with model kits, building kits. It's that nice sturdy plastic. But yeah. I don't think that I would pay any more 120 euros for this model. Or I have to win the lottery maybe. So the floating head of Nagash is not a real thing, although his neck is quite thick. Wild Village, okay, has appeared. Now I do get a little thing like I do have still magnets, quite some of them. But maybe that would be better to do before I completely finish the model. Oh, and I have some nice clear acrylic Cutex. I have my sight set on Mortarion, yeah, but I fear that I'm not ready for painting that monster, so it will be plans for. So it will be plans for now. Yeah, plans. Yeah. Also, I mean, it is a great model. You know, I love Nurgle too, and it is really great, but that price. As I said, if I win the lottery, and I do not mean just the 250 that I always get, but a little bit of a bigger prize. With at least a few more zeros before the dot. Maybe next year, yeah, then the prices will go have gone up again. We will see, and maybe they have a completely new model out by then. You never know. But yeah. Oh, last week I was already cleaning up a little bit, and I found a nice box hidden, of course, somewhere under a pile of rubble. And oh, I will have to use a little bit of my blush soap. No, brush soap. That's a little bit better. And while that is setting, a while ago I did buy some Delac gang from Necromunda. I also ordered indeed some Necron flayed ones who are really too expensive. I mean 40 euros. Those were 40 euros for only 5 models. But they look so great. I don't use them in the game, just bought them because they look great. Combined them some months ago. I now remember. I did order again a little bit of the Delac. The Nachtghoul. Damn. That was lying over there somewhere under the whole pile of rubble. I do not even want to look up what those things cost. But what I do want to do, see what does, no, Rion. He's going for £100. Mortarion. So 130 euros. No. No, it is. I hate you. I want those models too. Okay. Yeah, damn. Good to know, by the way. I'll that you want those too. So maybe next year, yeah. Next year, maybe next year I will finish half of my models. With painting. Or something like that. This is not really a sharp edge. But I can see this is the bottom, so this is, should be go up. I want to get this ridge also a little bit of a highlight. That's going to be my new painting mantra, yeah. I'll do anything for love, but not paint, not buy any more models before I have finished painting the rest. No. And I do know that I ordered maybe next year, yeah. Oh, maybe next year, yeah. Maybe. It's I don't know how many minis I did buy in total last year, so I don't really have a reference. But I started this year with I am not going to buy more models than last year. Well, so far I guess it's going okay. Right now I did buy some new models. That's some of them. But yeah, you know, 3D printing is not buying, so yeah, nice to qualify it than last year. Yeah. How many did you print? I guess in total I did print about 30, 40 models. You have to buy the resin. Yeah, but the resin are not models. No. I said models, not resin. And I mean, I did discover about a month ago a company that makes resin, which is a lot cheaper than the resin that I did use. So I have luckily I could try some of it. It works very good, and they also have 2 kilo bottles. As resin is always sold in kilos, not in. It is sold in bottles, but not by the not as a volume. It's a poor excuse. I know, but I was very specific about it. I'm not buying models. I'm buying resin. For your information, normally I have about transforming resin into miniatures is a sort of buying. No, not here. Not here. No. Absolutely not. I completely disagree. Especially because I have about 6 kilos of resin waiting for me to repair my 3D printer. And I have seen that Arch-Villain Games, it is March, so the new month has started. Arch-Villain Game has released his new sci-fi and fantasy bundle. And I have not even looked at my former favorite loot studios, where I normally get most of my busts from. So it is quite possible that Loot Studios is maybe losing a customer. Sorry, Loot Studio. I said maybe, just like maybe next year doing something other than for tonight. I know one thing. I will sleep with my windows closed. Normally, no matter what the weather is, my bedroom window is open a little bit. But I am now pretty sure it will not. And I do not really mind the music as such. I've in my former house the last 3 years I had a really great neighbor that had a little bit of different work times than I had, only anyway, not complaining. Done is done. he also liked this kind of music with a lot of bass. So I am still used a little bit to sleep with those with that bass drum going on. But I will not invite the music into my bedroom tonight. That's for sure. I can almost feel the beat going through my feet. And also I can sleep in tomorrow a little bit. For me, normally sleeping in means between 8 and 10 o'clock in the morning, AM. Yes, normally on weekdays it's 4 AM that I get up. But then yeah, you go also to bed earlier. Yeah. But somehow Wild Yamask has appeared. Right. I get a little bit of a hiccup somehow. Nice. Come on. Brain, keep working. Nice. Angry looking face. Thank you. Right. After the stream, no. Tomorrow morning I will give my brushes a nice treat of brush soap. The point is a little bit difficult to get sometimes. I have to get to wet blend a little bit more of those white points. And the others too. Another nice knife. You can edge highlight. And I forgot the fingers over here. Other side of the knife. A little bit thicker. A little bit more visible on this side. Yes. And then the one in the middle. It's a nice hole, so nice and sturdy. Am I grappling the mini or is the mini grappling me? I don't know. See, yeah, this one is going like stand like this. Nagash will probably be somewhere over here, but I have to give this side also the necessary highlights. these models I don't really care much if those so-called edge highlighting that I'm making right now are not as sharp as they are normally have to be with edge highlighting. These are ghostly figures, so if this is a little bit uneven, that's no problem in this case. Oh, I have to do the edge highlights on these. Oh, that was a little bit too much. I can prepare that with a little bit of clear purple. Now I have this clear purple. Maybe it is nice if we can get a little bit of the, let's see if we can get a little bit of the wet blending done. So add a little bit of white. Purple. And work it up a little bit. White. Purple. Normally you would have to try to make all the ends go from one color to the other all on the same spots, but as I already said, these are really nice ghostly figures, ghost figures. Yeah. It's not really that. I'm not going to bother too much about that. I'm just dabbing the two colors a little bit together. Blend a little bit. That's the white. The purple. Dab a little bit of the Purple into the white and the white into the purple. Keep cleaning your brush in between. Transition does not need to be very long, just enough. Oh, now we have a nice daring piece over here. The white into the purple and the purple into the white. That one over there. Important, of course, make sure the both paints are still wet. And I see a little mistake on this knife here. A little bit of white there, where it should not be white. Clean it up. The clear purple is not going to help with this, so we go back to the sticks purple. That works a little bit better. Yes, edge highlight is still there. Of course, now if this side we have done. Open the piece over here, I guess. At least I don't see a wet blend over there. That's better. Now, on the other side we have to do the same thing, of course. Take the white, a little bit of purple. And that's the blend already. Yeah, the sleeve over here. Just stretching my legs a little bit. That one we did. I have to make sure that I want to get the blends almost on the side, preferably on the same spot as on the other side. But as I said before, they are ghostly-like creatures. So I'm not being too precise about them. A free stretch, everybody. And let's have a cup of water. Or at least a sip of water. My ass is starting to hurt. Don't do that. And then move your fat. Just a little bit longer. Come on, you can do it. I don't wanna. A little bit too thick. For edge highlighting, you normally use a little bit thicker paint than for layering. It's normally not a. It would normally be not a big problem, but it was a little bit too big of a blob. Not much edgy about this. it's more just round, but let's see if we can get a little bit of a little bit of a highlight out of there. Out of there, on there. And I am falling back on my silent. Well, I had a nice word for that, but it just escaped me. Oh, silent mode. Thank you, brain. Still have to paint quite some of his books. Why did he read so much? Come on. Yeah. place for an edge highlight one of those holes. Okay, a wild clink has appeared, apparently. Jesus. In this hole in here, there is still some of my purple glaze that is still wet. Apparently, so let's see if we can get it into a nice little bit of a wet blend in this piece. Just a little bit. The clink escaped. You. Oops. Here. And I am going to cut the stream a little bit short, as my legs are protesting, my neck is protesting, and my right shoulder is protesting a little bit. So I am sorry. And I am going to make mistakes. And oh my god, look, even in there is some of that really great purple glaze. So I will have to let it dry anyhow, anywho, anywhere. Yeah, I am going to end this, but before I do, I need a little nightcap. It will certainly help with sleeping. Too bad. Yeah, sorry. But my especially my shoulder is protesting a little bit, and it's and my legs. But that's probably because I did a lot of different kind of work. All my muscles are a little bit sore. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you tomorrow, Kutisk, and have a great weekend. Music, Carol, happy Easter. Thank you, and thank you for a great stream. And see you all next time. Bye. Thank you.
I'll be back.